20 looked like the type of flow and period you'd need to have success against that team in the way they play. What seemed to change into the second period?
Well, I think they got 2 quick goals. Didn't help us at all. I thought our first period was real good. Our second period, they score in the first shift, and when they scored the second goal, it's like, oh, wow, what do we do now? And then in the third period, I thought we had a lot of desperation again, and we had chances, and that's the way we've got to play all the time when we're down, not just, the odd time.
The power plays, 3 times down 2, couldn't really get anything going on those 3 power plays. How critical is that in this game?
Well, obviously they're critical. But you look at it, I look at it a different way. We scored 1 on the power play, and then Dumba has an open net and he hits the post. Then all of a sudden you're saying, wow, we got 2 power play goals, and it's 3-2. Now the game's different. So you can look at it either way. You're not going to have pressure the whole 2 minutes on there, but we had some good looks, I thought, on the power play. And then the third, Zach has a breakaway off the bat, and we have some chances to get it pretty tight. But I thought the Burakovsky goal again was one that took the wind out of our sails.
Do you have to stop these pucks from way out?
Well, I got to believe, for a guy that's played so great recently, there could be arguably said that there was 4 soft goals tonight.
Is there a way to get that desperation sooner without, having to go down to do that?
Well, lately we haven't had to need that desperation. So but like when you're down in the second period, you want to stay the course. You're only down 2. It's not like you want to throw everything but the kitchen sink at them in the second period. We thought we were playing a fairly decent game, and if we had got 1, we're right back in the game. In the third period, when you're down, there's not much time left. You got to throw everything at them. So that's where there's more of a desperation mode.
Do you let Doobie rebound against Anaheim?
I haven't talked to him or the goalie coach about it yet.
The turnovers this homestand, even though you're 2-1-1, the turnovers are starting to be real concerning. The way the wingers just keep on throwing pucks away, how big are these turnovers becoming?
Well, obviously turnovers are not what you want, and it was, I think, our number 1 key of the game. Getting pucks behind their D without turning the puck over, because they got a great transition game, and that was what was on the board. And we got to keep trying and pushing them and harping at them about turnovers, and hopefully before it's too late, it'll sink in.
How good was Ovechkin tonight?
He was good. Ticked me off.
Wish he was in the Olympics.
Pardon me?
Wish he was in the Olympics.
I didn't say that. I don't know who's, that wasn't me. So whoever was trying to allude that it was me, it wasn't me that said that.
Coach Charlie Coyle logged a lot of minutes tonight. What did you like about his game in particular, and do you feel he's maybe starting to play some of his best hockey, or do you think there's more to his game?
He worked hard. I don't know if he had any shots on goal or anything. And Charlie works hard every night. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's just always, you think that he could get that, if he started shooting the puck a little bit more, he'd get more offensive points.
How do you get Granny and Zucker going again both ways?
I don't know. I thought in the third period they skated better. This was the first game in a while that Granny's had some good chances and he had some good looks, and so hopefully that's a start. Usually that's what happens, is becomes a start. So.